Hello, I'm Mark Cartwright, Head of Vans at Freight Transport Association. The purpose of this short video is to explain the Van Excellence Accreditation assessment process. The first thing to say is that the Van Excellence Code that we measure operators against was written by and is managed by van operators via the Van Excellence Governance Group, and the assessment process was also devised by them. I mention this to give you the reassurance that whilst challenging, the requirements are both practical and sensible. The word we use most often in relation to Van Excellence is confidence. We want you as an operator to have confidence that you are operating your vans to industry recognised standards. We want you to have the confidence in that before we award Van Excellence accreditation. The assessment process is designed to give us both that confidence. It's also worth underlining at this point that we see the assessment process as an opportunity to support operators. We're not trying to ambush you with the audit. We're very happy to provide as much support and advice as you want up until the moment the audit starts. All operators will be provided with our pre-audit guidance notes at the start of the process, along with our helpline number. These notes will explain exactly the evidence our auditors are looking for during their visit. The audit process is entirely procedural. What I mean by that is that we are checking your systems and policies. We don't need to physically check any vans or talk to any drivers. Simply put, we need the confidence that your processes are good enough to stop bad stuff happening and nimble enough to identify where it is and deal with it. On that point, it's also worth mentioning that we're not looking for 100% compliance. This might sound a bit odd, but our experience is that stuff happens in the transport world, and 100% is a difficult figure to achieve, never mind maintain. We are looking for high levels of compliance, but frankly we start getting a little bit suspicious when we see 100%. So, as an operator comes to us to seek Van Excellence accreditation, the first question we ask is at what level? We can audit an organisation by region or division or by whatever breakdown the organisation wants. We can look at the whole organisation if required. The choice is yours. Once that is agreed, we'll ask you for two lists. We need a list of van registration numbers and a list of something we can identify the drivers by. From these lists, we'll select 10 sets of vehicle records and driver records. Our auditors will need to see these when they're carrying out the assessment. The assessment will be made by appointment at a location of your choice and generally take us around half a day to complete. Once complete, our auditor will write a report. They are our eyes and ears and don't make the pass or fail decision. The audit isn't scored. That proved to be a difficult thing to do, so we simply take a view on whether we are confident to award accreditation. This means at this stage there can only be three options. We're happy to grant the accreditation for 12 months, although there may well be some suggestions or improvements. We're not happy to grant accreditation. We will advise where improvements need to be made and provide support for you to do this before we carry out a further assessment. Or perhaps we're simply not sure. We have a very straightforward process to deal with this, which is we'll pick up the phone and discuss the situation with you, seeking clarification and perhaps more information when needed. This will allow us to decide on a pass or fail. Once we're out the other side of the audit with a successful result, we will award the Van Excellence accreditation for 12 months. And that's the process. We wanted to make it as straightforward as we could. If you'd like more information and an informal chat about the benefits of Van Excellence accreditation, please contact us at info@vanexcellence.co.uk.